What is up, guys, and welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to be looking at the malware Toten Easter egg. Now, I have seen many people do this, but I obviously have done it myself. What I would recommend is using Ring of Fire, as that will help dramatically. But without further ado, let's get right into the video. So to start off with, you will need to go and turn the power on. Now the power is downstairs. You have to kill 2 Tempests, which will drop fuses, and I think there's 2 fuses. You have to put them into the machine and then obviously turn the power on. So once you turn the power on, the next step is to repair Klaus, should I say. That is the robot that will help you in this Easter egg. To repair him, you will need a battery and a microwave dish. Obviously, to get the microwave dish, head over to the death strip on the map. Easier to find it is right next to Pack-a-Punch. It's the 2 on the side, they're the death strips. And in there will be around there, should I say, will be piles of like junk or just scrap. You need to search through them, and obviously the microwave dish will just pop out. The next step is, while you're there, get brain rot on your gun, which will help you open a door on the 5th floor in the apartment. Obviously, when the zip line is a hotel room 305, and that is literally below where you spawn. And what will happen is you need to shoot the zombie, and the zombie will break down the door for you, and you need to get the hands off the mannequin hands off the zombie on the bed. With them, you'll also need to wait till around round 9-10 for a Panzer to spawn, or a Kresny, which you need to kill, and he will drop the battery for Klaus to obviously get repaired. Once you do get that battery, obviously go down into the room where Klaus is, and obviously you just build him, obviously turn him on, and that's basically that step over. Once you get Klaus, all you want to do is use his little remote to direct him into where he needs to go, and basically you need to go to a locker that you can see in the video. You want to stand him right in front of it, and he will obviously automatically open the locker. There will be a black light in there which will help you. It will help you find 3 sets of numbers around the map. Now it obviously goes 1, 2, and 3. The numbers will never go above 50, or above 40 should I say, and obviously below 1. So it will be like, for example, for us it was 21, 24, 7. So obviously if you put it in the order, and that will be the combination for the safe to obviously get the wonder weapon out. Also, I do just want to note in that on every wall, obviously that you see in the video right now, it will show a number. Like if there's a number in that room, it will show which number in order it is. So let's say we're in room 3 and there's a number, that will be the last one in the order on the safe. So just please do note that. So the next step to this Easter egg is that you need to upgrade Klaus. Now how to do that is you need to go up to the upgrade station. You put the dish on. That's where the dish goes. You put the dish on, and you also call in Klaus. You place him right in front of it, and just bear in mind that he needs to kill around 20 to 30 plus zombies for the armor stand to go green. Obviously, when it does go green, you just want to place him right in front of it, and he'll just walk into it. And then you need to protect him. That's why I said the Ring of Fire will come in hand. You need to protect him so he doesn't get damaged, because if he gets damaged too much, it will cancel it, and then you'll have to basically redo it all over again, put him back in. And obviously we failed it the first time, but that's the way to upgrade Klaus. So that's like step 4 complete. So the next step will be to build the headgear for Klaus. Now obviously to find all the parts, you'll need to go firstly into the electronic room or the electronic store under spawn, and there will be 3 radios in random locations, and you need to shoot it with the wonder weapon. Obviously once you shoot it, one of the 3 will explode, and the yellow part will drop. The next one is actually on top of spawn, the building next to the little shack or whatever it is, on top of the building there's basically an antenna. You need to shoot it with the wonder weapon, and again the antenna will fall, and that's part 2. And the 3rd part is down on where the train tracks. If you obviously go down on one of the walls, you will see a box with a green light. You need to shoot the box, and the 3rd part will drop out, and that is the headgear. Obviously from there you need to go back down to the safe house where Klaus is sat down in the chair. You just want to stand in an angle, obviously looking at him, build the headgear on him, and that will be that complete. On this step, once again, you will need Klaus. So what you need to do is you need to obviously activate him, go down to the sewers, and go to like the wall. So there's obviously the rappel that you go up. If you go down the rappel and to your left there's like stairs and there's just a blank wall, what you need to do, you need to put Klaus right in front of the wall. He'll break it down, and with the wonder weapon, obviously with the blazer mod, you will need to obviously burn down the glass or the piece of metal that's over there, and that's how you open the lab. Once you open the lab, what you need to do is, if you go down into like the main area of the lab, like the main hall, you will see that there's an ejector with 3 canisters. All you want to do is you want to pick up all the 3 canisters. You want to head over like out into the map, and you need to look for these, like, obviously I'll put a picture up on the video, but you need to look for these boxes that you see everywhere around the map. They should be glowing green, and you just need to put the canister into the box, and obviously from that step you will need to go back down into obviously the lab, and you'll basically need to get snares from the box next to like this massive machine that is practically useless. But you'll need to get snares from there. Bear in mind that they don't spawn straight away. I believe it's like a round, maybe 2.5 rounds for them to spawn. And obviously once you've done that, all you need to do is take the 3, obviously throw it next to the green boxes with obviously the canisters, kill the Tempest that spawn in the 3 locations. So altogether there should be 9 Tempest, 3 at every location. You need to kill them. Once you kill them, the actual canisters will start glowing pink, purple, depends on the colour. And what you need to do then is you need to pick them out of the actual box, take them back down to the lab and back down into the ejector, and that is that part complete. Once you've done that step, all you need to do is you need to go down to the train tracks, and this will be the 9th or 10th step. So what you need to do is you need to call Klaus in. Doesn't matter which area from, you just need to call him, and you want to place him on one of the sides of the train tracks. This will mean that when the train does come over, he can obviously stop it, and then you can get the warhead and the little card out of there. But before you do that, you need to go into the room where you got your black light from, and just literally next to that cupboard where you got the black light from, to your right will be a switch, and it will basically say something about the rails switching over, which means the train will obviously directly go to Klaus. Obviously if the train isn't going towards him, you can always switch him like last minute, but it should work. And obviously what we'll do is he will stop the train. You want to go in the middle of the train. Once it's stopped, you obviously need to kill the zombies. Go in the middle, you'll get the warhead, and then it's going to be a little card next to it, like a little pass card that you need to get as well. If for any reason you do not get it, then you'll need to wait a full round to call him again, and for the train track switch to cool down. Obviously, once you do get the warhead and the keycard, all you need to do is you need to insert it into the ejector, where obviously it will now be glowing pink from the previous step that you've done. You just want to insert it in there, and if it does not insert, that means you need to do the uranium step first, and then obviously it will insert. So the next step will be to get the uranium. Now, to get the uranium, you need to go back down into the safe house where Klaus is sitting down, and next to him or in front of him will be a computer on top of the table, and you need to press it a few times for the intel to come through. And once you hear something about a CIA mainframe, that is when you'll go up into the area of Pack-a-Punch. That is where the first location of the uranium will be. Megaton will spawn with 2 mimics. You have to kill him, and the Megatons and the 2 mimics, he'll drop 2 blocks of uranium, which you need to cleanse at one of the crafting benches, obviously shown in the video. And then once you've done that, all you need to do is you want to go up into the cord bearer on top of the building, and you want to just attach one of the pieces onto the zip line. Now for the other piece, you need to put it on the building facing that building, and then attach it on the same zip line, which will take you to the Corber building. And once you put them both on, they'll collide, and that will be the cleansed rock. Now I do just want to note in that every 2 seconds, or every second you've got that uranium on you, you lose 2 health. So I do recommend dropping it like every now and then, so you do regen your health. But I'm pretty sure you need to do this twice, and then once you've done it, first time you need to take it down, obviously to the warhead ejector, and then or down in the lab, and then you have to do it again. You can't do it at the same computer because it will not work. So you either have to do it at the safe house or in a different location, preferably next to Jug or in front of Jug. There's like a little tent with a computer in it. From there you'll set another obviously CIA frame mainframe, and it'll go on top of the apartment building. That will be once again 2 mimics will spawn and a megaton, and the same procedure will happen. You need to do the same procedure, then take the uranium down into the ejector, and once you have inserted the last uranium, that is when the boss fight will start. So I do recommend obviously getting ready for everything before you obviously start the boss fight, because the last uranium, if you insert it in, it will start the boss fight straight away, and then you actually don't have any time to go prepare or anything. So that is literally the guide for the for this Easter egg. So obviously, if you have enjoyed, don't forget to smash the like and subscribe around here. I do just want to say that me and Halo do it in this video did not make it obviously past the actual boss, because we actually died. But what happens is, once you kill the actual boss, it gives you into like a cutscene where you're like, you know, putting her like on top of, I don't know, it's like basically the end cutscene, and then that is actually not it yet. It takes you out of that cutscene. It'll bring you into a cutscene where you're back in the lab, and Claus is got the uranium and is walking towards like the big, obviously I call it a big screen, but like the big, you know, thing that you're facing, and he walks fully into it, and that's where obviously you'll get the cutscene of the ending Easter egg, and that is when you've completed it. So if this guide has helped you, don't forget to smash the like and subscribe around there. And also, I just want to note in, if you do have any comments, put them down below, and I will be sure to obviously reply to as many as possible. Thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day.
Agents of Requiem, your ally, Raptor 1, is now free. All you need to do is come and collect him.
Boy, are you a sight for sore eyes.
I do appreciate your assistance, but regrettably, I cannot allow you to leave Berlin. До свидания, Requiem.
I'm trying to help you, but you need to be ready to move.